I never lose this connection like this.
7 received, thank you.
See, I'm losing it again right now. Damn it. I don't know why I'm losing the satellite as much as I'm losing it right now. It is killing me. I'll build up a good viewer base on X and then it drops out. It kills me. I don't know what's happening. Let's do it.
Control medic 18.
Unsafe cooking, barbecue grill. I need to get my live pack set up for mobile again. You have an inverter in your truck, right?
Control from medic 15 from Austin. And around the station for crew change.
That will work. Just past home slice? Yep, I did. Talking about the pizza place? Oh shoot, we're trying to get over to a unsafe cooking call. Somebody's got their BBQ running not so good. You know what? I'm not even gonna try that because it's gonna throw me under the bridge and then I'll lose a connection. So we're gonna go. Let's see. How can we get over that bridge? Unless this bridge goes. I hate getting off on these surface streets. You can't get anywhere fast like this. I try to stay next to the highways so I can get somewhere fast. Come on now, come on, come on, come on. Oh, shit. Yeah, okay, we can go over the bridge here. Got it. How's the camera looking today? This new camera, I'm digging it. I'm really digging this new camera. So much better than the other one. I think I'm colorblind, but it looks like the colors are looking better. Looks like it's a little more clear, and I can zoom with it. I can do some good zooming. Awesome. That's good, Kathy. That's good. We're going to turn right here. This may be a homeless camp. that we're going to, it's kind of in an area where there could be homelessness. Let's see. P. Terry's. Thanks, Bellicose. Yeah, I like it. I that other camera just wasn't working. And let's see. Right here is the turn. Let's see. No, right here is the turn. Renali.
20 hours, have you responding? 2122 Park Bend Drive.
Renali. This is it. So where is? Oh no, it looks like. All right. Well, I see what's happening. Somebody's barbecuing in an apartment and got the popo called on them. Somebody did some unsafe cooking. It's right there, actually. Let's see. Let's see if we can find them. They're in that apartment complex somewhere. I would be pissed if somebody called the cops on me because I'm barbecuing. I mean, I guess unsafe. I guess if it's too unsafe, then it's smart to call if somebody's gonna set their damn apartment on fire. But these apartments, they do not have patios, so I'm not sure how they're grilling. I don't know. I don't know how they're grilling if they don't even have patios. I don't see the. Hang on, let me see. No, it's gone too. All right. Buildings in my complex caught on fire. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I mean, if you're being, unsafe, if you're cooking with a roof right over your head, now that's stupid and obviously, but I don't know how they were cooking because there's no patios. Surely somebody didn't have a grill going in their house. Surely somebody didn't have a grill going in their house. That's just not only are you asking to catch your house on fire, but carbon monoxide poisoning. This is what is this? Cameron, I think. I think we're on Cameron. This road right through here, this is a pretty bad area. You know you live in a bad area when the cops put up signs that says this area is under surveillance. It's the only reason they say that. Neighbor above, yeah. Seriously, you know that you're in. You are in a bad area when the cops put up a sign telling everybody this area is under surveillance. That's. It's bad. I guess. This guy right here, I was going a little too slow for him. Could be, yep, could have been in the side hallways for sure. Definitely possible. What is that guy's name?
Medic 34 is en route 15305 Brenda Street. Confirming this isn't a Pflugerville call.
Alright, we gotta get moving. I need caffeine is what I need. I need some caffeine. Yeah, so we're going to be leaving late this evening to head down to Barrel. I've got to, when I'm done here today, I've got to go get all of my equipment and cameras and make sure everything is ready to go. I can't take the satellite with me. I'll have to do the live pack. That'll be all right. Take cameras, see, make sure I got all my cameras, make sure I got, okay. Just need to make sure that we got everything. We're not going to end up getting ourselves hurt. Caught in a bunch of flooding. Let's see what's on the ticker today. What was that, 43? Stroke. No, we don't need that. We don't need strokes. That copper almost hit me, boys. Off topic, found the guy arrested in Bell County for the Round Rock shooting. He was arrested in April in Williamson County for gun stuff. These cases are still pending. Speaking of that, I've got some info. So look, do you know a lot? Okay, the guns that were used that night in the Juneteenth shooting, those guns were used in other crimes in Austin. They got the ballistics and they matched them. Those guns were in other shootings in Austin, and they connected the cars that they were using that night. These guys are fudged. They're fudged. And they're all young, and they just ruined their lives. They ruined their lives. They killed 2 people. They injured 14. They ruined so many lives, including their own that night. Such a stupid thing, man. Man, it scares me that my kids growing up, I hope they you know, man, it scares me with the children. You know, I don't know. And you know, one of the very first guy that was arrested, his sister reached out to me and was talking shit to me, telling me that, you know, I don't know him, he's a good kid, he's never hurt anyone, blah 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 blah. You know, trying to get me to take down my reporting about it. And I told her, I was like, no. She's like, oh, he's a good kid. I'm like, oh, he's a good kid? He's a good kid, huh? He killed somebody. And the gun that he used to kill somebody was used in another crime. So don't tell me he's a good kid. Telling me that his parents, you know, and I get it, his parents may be decent people. I'm not going to hold it against the parents. But, you know, 17, 18, 19, however old he was young. And then the second guy arrested he was a juvenile, so they didn't even release his name at first. Thugs, man. That's what they are. Thugs. Oh, do they really, Kathy? Well, see, there you go. Well, maybe I can blame the parents then. Oh, they've got the church under the bridge going this morning. They got the church under the bridge going this morning. Yeah, maybe we should blame the parents. But his sister reaching out and jumping all over my ass. Like she was gonna force me into taking down my reporting on that. Well, that ain't gonna happen. No way, Jose. Taking it down just because you called and want to scream at me. You know, and she messaged me wanting my phone number to talk. I thought she legit wanted to talk to me about stuff. I didn't know. And so I sent her my number. And then she jumped all over my ass. Oh, yeah. Oh, is he 4'10"? Yeah, he's going to have some issues. He's going to have some serious issues.
Engine 18 from engine 18 firefighter. Correction, engine 18 driver.
4'10". Uh-oh.
Looks like it's just trouble alarms right now. No active alarm.
4'10". That's not good. You know, right here on this corner, they're gonna build the tallest building in Texas. It's gonna be right over here on this corner. Tallest building in Texas. She expect you to fold like one. I guess. But I told her she could suck on an egg. I didn't say it in those words, but I told him like my reporting was accurate. I wasn't wrong. I was factually accurate. It ain't my fault that your brother's a thug. Not my fault. And she's like, because when they very first took him to jail, they did not charge him with murder in the beginning. They wanted to make sure they had the charges right. And I told everybody that. The murder charge is coming. They want to make sure they get it right. And she's like, she started telling me, well, they didn't charge him with murder. He didn't kill anybody, blah, blah, blah. And I told her, I was like, ma'am, the murder charge is coming. And she's like, well, how do you know that? And I'm like, because I listened to the cops. They said so. And I'm not sure if he's been charged with murder yet. I would imagine he probably has been. But if he hasn't been, it's coming. And doing this job, I've never I'm not a confrontational person. I mean, I don't avoid confrontation, but I don't like I don't like seeking out confrontation. You know what I mean? And hang on. I try to avoid confrontation because it never gets anywhere good. And but screw her. I'll take that confrontation any day.
Point 3, bring irons to unit 304. We're going to force it.
Oh, they're breaking into an apartment. Oh yeah, the image off of his social media. I wish I could post those right now. Where they had all of the assault rifles and shit. Oh, okay, so Chachi saw him. Alright, yeah. Yeah, it does not look good on him at all. And his sister said that was those were not real guns. That was a rap video that he was making.
Are you all reconning down in 204?
Does anybody remember the up in the Kenosha Christmas parade shooter? He was also a rapper, and he did some rap videos that was brought up in his trial. These rappers, man. Good morning, Butterfly. How are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Our caller is from unit 204. He's coming down there right now. 204.
Good to see you.
It is fine. A good 701. Okay.
Baby A's Tex-Mex. I've heard they got some good food in there, is what I've heard. Yeah.
Shutting it off right now.
Butterfly, you missed last night's stream. We had a good stream last night. We had a really good, it was a little over 2 hours. We had a really good time last night. Still glorifying guns and that violence culture. Yep. We may get some tomorrow, Butterfly. We may get some tomorrow. But I don't think we're going to get any today. Well, we might get some today, but it won't be much if we do. Tomorrow is going to be the day. The storm is supposed to make landfall in between 4 and 6 in the morning. We will be down there when that happens. We're going to leave late this evening. It's not far from us, which is why we're waiting. We don't want to get down there and have to have a hotel room and not be able to find one because everything is booked up right now. Oh, you didn't miss a thing. If you're going out to dinner, that's awesome. So you guys are gonna catch a stream. Tomorrow morning's stream will be from the hurricane. Gut is telling me there is, professional. I'm sorry, but look, when you look at all of the when you look at all of the facts of these cases, they all line up. If there is not some similarity between them, the odds of that happening are so astronomical.
I'm gonna go read management.
Yeah, I had to go home and eat supper about 9 o'clock. We had a good stream though. It was a lot of fun. A lot of people on. This is growing fast and I love it. Even on YouTube, it's growing fast.
Agree, Chief. I'm gonna go work on contact.
Couldn't ask for a better outcome. People think they're going to start a YouTube channel and it's going to grow overnight, or they're going to become, Demolition Ranch overnight. And it takes time, man. It takes time to build an audience. I've been working on this now for about 2 years just to get the audience that I've got. It's not easy. It takes a lot of time and a lot of patience. So, look, here's the thing. I talked to my source again last night, late last night, and yes, the name that we released, Michael Decker, that is him. I do not believe last night some people were talking that he could be a police officer. I do not believe that is the Michael Decker that was a homicide investigator. I think this is a different Michael Decker. The police say it was suicide. The person that found him did not see a gun near him. His arms were crossed over his chest, like he was just laying there taking a nap. If he shot himself in the head, I don't see how he would have just folded his arms over his chest. I don't know. But the police aren't talking, and that's the problem. They're not releasing any information. They just come out and say, no serial killers, nothing's happening. But yet they don't try to give you any details. That's his name, Michael Decker. They don't try to give you any details. They don't try to they just tell you what to think. And look, that ain't gonna work. With all of these deaths that have happened there, just them coming out and saying, nope, trust us, that's just not gonna work. No, he was not a big guy, I don't think. Yeah, his name's Michael Decker. He was a soldier, or he was a retired soldier. The guy I talked to that knew him said that he didn't think he would commit suicide. I'm just throwing that out there. But of course, that's never, some people commit suicide and they never tell anybody that they're thinking about it. You know what I mean? They just do it. So just because somebody thinks that you would not do it, that's really not a good excuse, I mean, I put myself in that situation. If I legit wanted to check out, if I legitimately wanted out, I would not tell a soul, because then they would try to stop me. But on top of that, if anybody out there is listening and you are thinking about that, please reach out to somebody. Life always gets better, I promise you. Life always gets better. I thought, when I was homeless and on the street, I thought that life couldn't get any worse and that it was going to be over. I didn't think I would ever make it back, but I promise you, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Has the media? I don't think they have. No, we Kathy here, she's in the chat. She found his name on a police report from that day. Life always gets better, guys. Uh-oh, electrical fire.
1900 Kentwood Avenue on Firecom South.
1900. Hang on. I gotta find out where that little fire is at. I think he said 1900. Okay, I gotta stop. I gotta figure out 1900.
28, you can cancel. We gotta shut down. Go ahead, Steve. Thanks.
1900 was at Teakwood Avenue? Simmons? Oh man, I missed. Okay, we'll have to go back and look. I know a Decker family, that's why I was wondering. Butterfly, it was the Deckers that was he in the military? Yeah, Kathy, I was looking at that last night too. That's why I was saying I really don't think that's him. This guy apparently was single. Kenwood Avenue, 1900. Let's see where that's at. Alright, we're going to an electrical fire. Let's roll. We're going to an electrical fire on Kenwood Avenue. Eight minutes out. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys.
Medic 5 is en route, 2609 Pembroke Trail, moving central.
Ricky Thompson is still in jail, not a murder charge, ag assault. Yeah, the murder charge will come. I think because of the dynamics of the situation, they're trying to figure out exactly who shot who. Murder charges will come. I think the investigation can't be easy for them, They've got to be certain who shot who before they can charge. If they charge him with the wrong crime, obviously he can get out of it really easily. So I think they're just trying to be thorough. No statute of limitations on murder. I have no problem with them being thorough. What is his bond, do you know? Ag assault with a deadly weapon. I'm assuming because of the people that were shot, they may have attempted murder charges coming. But with a situation like that was that dynamic and that fast moving and that many people involved, I would imagine they're just being extra thorough to make sure they can connect him with the bullet, You know, they can connect him with the bullet that killed the person. I think it's better that they take their time than rushing it just to get a charge on the books. They got him in jail. He ain't going anywhere. Now they can take their time. And, you know, since they have multiple suspects, they could be working each one of them, trying to get them to snitch. Not in this case. Maybe he doesn't have a bond then. Unalived her and her ex in Tennessee. That was selfish and sick. I did not hear about that. What was the name on that butterfly? I did not hear about that. Ah, you're not late. We've only been live for 50 minutes. I'm hoping that we're not about to go down a road that we're going to an electrical fire.
Control show, medic director responding 60114 Roads, Central.
All right. Yep, it's gonna drop. Nope, it didn't drop. Thank goodness. Beryl will be a hurricane by the end of the day again. So it's not strengthening as much as what they thought it was going to strengthen, but it will be a hurricane by landfall tomorrow morning. Reagan, Anderson, and Chandler Bender were discovered in Cott County. That's sad. That really is sad. We're gonna get off on Old Torf. Guys, if this drops the connection, I am sincerely sorry. I really am. I gotta figure out what's happening to my satellite. Why every time I go under a bridge and it drops the connection, it's making me it's starting new streams. I think what I need to do is in the software, I think there's a disconnect protection that will keep the stream from disconnecting. Maybe. All right, we're gonna go this way on Live Oak. Should be right up here around the corner. I'm gonna have a look down this street and make sure that I'm not about to screw myself. Yeah, I did have a delay set up in OBS, but I ended up taking off. I will redo the delay before I start the next stream. Let's see, this is Kenwood Avenue right here. Nope, I can't go down that street. No way, Jose. No way, Jose.
Control, Medic 72.
Let's see here. You know what? I'm not even doing
We have
this.
a walk-up. Somebody's trying to flag us over to 7th and Mopac. Can you post on a party 5?
Oh, he's 5'8", huh? He grew a little. Yeah. He probably still has some issues going to prison, I would imagine. He's not going to be a happy camper in there. He is not going to be a happy camper in prison. Okay. Let's see. If I go down Schreiber, I can't go that way because it's a one-way. Section 8 apartments, yep. Yeah, my wife is a property manager for Section 8 apartments. In Leanda. She sure is. Section 8. Let's see here. Man, I've added so many new followers on X since we were last year. I mean, like close to 500 new follows just on X since the Lady Bird Lake death.
Repeat that back to you. 105.
Travis High School Rebels. Is that what that is? The Travis High School over there? Travis High School Rebels. Apparently got a pretty bad wreck up on Breaker. Break a lane, break a lane, break a lane. Let's see here. That was your school, Kathy? That's awesome. That's awesome. Kathy is one of the original Austin old schools. She's been around Austin. You don't meet many people in Austin that is actually from here anymore. They are very much in the minority. Raul Mesa was supposed to go to, and he never showed up. That makes sense. Raul Mesa, I need to talk about him some with you because my interview got quashed. Imagine that. Probably should have seen that coming, right? Rebel True. Butterfly and Kathy went to the same high school. That's pretty awesome. Maybe you guys knew each other. My production company, they did everything they could to make that interview happen, and the police just would not let it happen. So, is what it is. Butterfly, what was your See, man, Kathy, you were graduating high school well before I was born. Oh man, I feel like a youngster. I feel like a youngster, even though I've got a white beard or a gray. My beard's going gray. You know, and it sucks that my beard's going gray because my beard has always been blonde and brown, and now that it's going gray, it really stands out. It sucks. It sucks. All right, guys. Oh, we will soon. We got to go to that thing that at Community First Village. Community First Village. Close OBS? No, I got it open. Yeah. I don't know why my beard started going gray as early as it did. It did. My beard started going gray when I was like 34 years old. Yeah, we had some butterflies, sure did. I'm serious. I don't know why my beard started going gray. I was like 34 when it started turning. And I don't have gray hair, but my beard turned gray for whatever reason. Right on my chin. I always bitch about it. My wife, she's like, dye it. And I'm like, I am not gonna dye my, are you kidding me? I am not gonna dye my beard. Came to court in August for his hearing, plea, moved forward with trial, families could use support. Yeah, I've got an interview with Christina that I need, you know what? I need to redo the interview with her because the audio was really messed up. And you can't hear a whole lot of what she's saying. I sent it to the guy that does my editing in Australia, and he couldn't get it back. He couldn't get the audio back up.
Rick,
So
did you get that traffic that we need squeegees at 304?
not a diet,
We did, but we're on our way now.
like a beard dye.
Receive, I think this collar mic is for a prize.
I mean, I could probably stand a diet as well, but you know.
3201 Jack Cook Drive, Summit Central.
I could probably stand to do a little dieting. Distinguished, huh? I'm getting old. I hit 40 and that's it. My production company is telling me, you know, they tell me like, look, you know, you got to start using moisturizer on your face because I spend so much time out in the homeless camps. And like, you got to start using SPF whatever on your face and moisturizer. You got to look good for the cameras. And I'm like, God, Jesus Christ, y'all just got to step off of that. I am not turning into a metrosexual. Gonna turn into a metrosexual. Nope. Meza, he should have never been let out after he killed that little girl back in the 80s. He should have been fried back then. He should have gotten the death penalty back then.
Central Command 3. Command 3.
They're like,
Command 3, we are on scene of the Santorita apartment. Do we have any building or apartment or location number?
they tell me that the sun is hard on my skin and the camera picks it all up. But I am not turning into that guy.
Standby, Command 3.
Did you have traffic, Command 3?
What do they got going on? Command.
Negative, just stand by. 1 second.
Coconut oil, does that work? I could use coconut oil. I don't use sunscreen, which I probably should be, but I don't. I don't like to put anything like that, like sunscreen on, because then you start sweating and it rolls off and gets in your eyes. And
Information right now. They're advising 2314.
Kathy, that's his next court date, right?
Building number
8/27 at 9. I'll be there.
Received. We are driving through the complex now.
I'm going to, when he does, if he does go to trial, I'm going to request from the court clerk and the judge to film part of the trial. Or film all of it. I want the whole thing on camera. Well, the production company wants it. I say I want it. Benzene. That doesn't sound good. Hats, just picture cheap. Yeah, I do wear a hat. I wear a hat everywhere. Well, unless I'm on TV.
Central Demand 3. I think we located the correct department.
Mercy, thank you.
What call was that?
13 North I-35 northbound service road.
Butterfly, you're a school teacher, huh? That's awesome. 7513.
18 is responding 600 Barwood Park on North.
He's going to be there. Can't stand looking at him. Special needs kids. You know what? Sometimes I think my kids are special needs kids. You know, the school wanted us to, my 11-year-old, he settled down, but when he was younger, they wanted us to take him and get him, put on medication for ADD. And we refused to do it. I refused to do it. And he's, getting older now, and he's starting to calm down, but they wanted us to dope my kid up, man. And I was not wanting to do that. Yeah, I was not gonna put my kid on speed. There's no way I was doing that. If they were gonna try to force us, we were gonna start homeschooling. I mean, my wife and I both have degrees, so I guess we could have probably have done it, but it'd be a lot easier now to homeschool than it would have back then. My current situation. I would like to take the stream down to where the guy was found, but I can't do that. We're right here by Rainy Street right now. Gary Brecka. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, no, there was no way I was putting my kid on speed. No way, Jose. Gary Brecka. Rainforest Plus. Isn't that the InfoWars supplement? Vitamins, amino acids, curb ADHD symptoms. My production company, they were telling me that if I got on that medication, it would make work a lot easier. You could focus a lot more. Because we get so many projects going at one time that, like your brain gets bouncing around. Hang on, guys, we may lose